the fuck? What the fuck? I've just seen that pop up. I'm gonna have to say that. What the fuck? Jesus Christ. The first thing I'm going to do is say thank you very much, Tora, for your being subscribed for 3 months now. Very much appreciated. Second thing I'm going to do. Well, time me down and fuck me with the hobbit foot. Bright Lord, long time no see. How's the mount doing, Maya? On your hobbit foot, Smeagol's had bigger up his ass. Smeagol is just his own entity at this point. Just his own entity at this point in time. I don't know. Oh, God. Well, all that weirdness out of the way. Hello and welcome to the Outer Worlds. I always wonder what people on YouTube think when they see these kind of things, and to be fair, most of the people on YouTube are probably people from my streams, so they know what to expect anyway. Oh, God. I feel like shit today. Like, I think my cold is having a bit of a resurgence. And, weirdly enough, 2 nights in a row, I have slept like nobody's business. I've slept really, really sodding well. To the point where I haven't wanted to get up in the morning. Well, morning. But, yeah. I mean, I completely forgot to make myself medicine before stream as well. But, yeah. We shall see. I'm actually not feeling too bad, symptom-wise right now. But, yeah, we'll see afterwards. Speaking of YouTube's, how should I send you that trailer I made? Which one? Like, if you're talking about, if you've made me a channel trailer, and it's less than 50 megabytes, pop it in the admin chat in the Discord. That's one easy way of doing it. If it's not, Google Drive. Upload it to a Google Drive and send me the link. It's the only thing I can think. Oh God, my nose is really itching. I've got to be very careful because it's the side that usually bleeds when I irritate it too much. It's not. Oh, is it the one you linked me in DMs? I've got no idea what to do with that if that's the case. Yeah, it's hilarious. I don't know. I don't know. Right. I'm going to go and catch up some chat. Hello, welcome Zero. Buries cold paws in Malk's fluff fringe for warmth. Total might cover over her teeth. I'm tired of being nosy by nature. Then I floofed up. I would say, it takes something special for me to floof up, but my hair. My hair is just floofed up all the time. Tries to cover up with and just hides entirely in the floof. Yeah. I have no objection to people leeching warmth off of me. Seriously, I don't. It's my primary use in colder weather. Hello, welcome Tora. Morning. Mornoon. I don't like it. I would say I don't like this time of day, but I just don't like being awake. So, like, the first few hours after waking up, I just don't like them. Really don't. Hello, welcome Moto. I just came on, so that's the first thing I saw noises. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much how I felt. Zero broke the dragon? Yeah, she pretty much did. So you choose hello, welcome DJ. 6:30 AM just to sleep and have the snoring stop. Jesus. Hello, welcome Kiri. Put that right back where you found it. Put what back where I found it? This? My finger? I don't think my mother would be too pleased. Nor would I. Excuse me. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot was asleep, eh? Yeah, true. Hello, welcome Swivs. Wake up earlier. That means less sleep. No. So happens when I went to the store and saw Smeagol as the first option on the redemptions. Fair. No idea why Smeagol was the first one. Oh well. Happens. Dragon takes flight. Kiri gets flight back from Dragon. Oh. I completely forget that my Go Live message is the gaming dragon takes flight. I completely forget it. Well, statement and statement, person's name, how the hell are you is a common thing. Oh yeah, true. Smeagol was the first one because that's the first thing I saw. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The construction is definitely can't fault you for that. Right, let's get into this, shall we? Mute this very briefly. Continue. Switch over. There we go. Get the windows up. Thank you. I'm pretty sure that I actually added the right redemptions today as well. Well, enabled the right ones. Keep you not played the Outer Worlds. So, my short rendition of what the Outer Worlds is basically, imagine the creators of Fallout being given leave to do whatever they wanted. This is the result. This is amazing. It is one of my favourite games.
Hello there, my inordinately... Oh, you're the one who visited me. Hello again. Thanks so much for brightening my day. What authorized floor can I bring you to?
Right, Zero did me, even though Twitch removed it in a way. Who's that? Oh, Zero still did it. Yeah, it still works. It just, you know, it no longer colorizes it in chat, but weirdly enough, on overlays, it still colors it. Oh dear. So it's a great game. Her DLCs are pretty good as well. The first one is a bit short and a bit quick through. The second one, which I'm on right now, excellent. Bethesda? No, Obsidian. Bethesda didn't do anything with this apart from, well, not with this one. All Bethesda did with Fallout New Vegas is they published it and, you know, nearly bankrupted Obsidian because they fucked them over. But no, I'm talking about the original creators of Fallout. Also come around NC's leg of the Appalachian Mountains, being called Doll, Darlin, or Sweetie by almost every guy if you're younger than them in an entire type manner. Ah, that's kind of doing. It's fair. I can't actually remember which one I need to go to. I think I just need to exit. And yes, continue. First thing I see is Spectrum Brown. Oh, lovely. Lovely. Bethesda will never not take a chance to fuck the game up. This is true. You know, usually because of their own inability to actually contribute properly. Or, you know, their extreme lack of caring. Whichever comes first. Or, you know, usually both. I don't know, there's something unnerving about a loading screen where there's just no music behind it. No ambient sound whatsoever. And loading times don't help at all either. Also the fact that I haven't played this in 2 weeks. Right. Nope, wrong button. The fans are fixed it anyway, so we don't care. Yeah, pretty much. Oh. We're going to go talk to her first. Oh yeah, all the way out there. I'll take a while to get to. 861 meters. You gotta love it, you know, as an American-made game by an American company. They use the metric system. Elevator music plays in the background. I'm not actually sure if I prefer that or not now. Bethesda is poopy. Yeah, they are. They really are. Don't hurt me, facial wounds aren't in fashion right now. Wait, what? What? There's a fight going on? What? What? What's going on? Raptidons! Of course, Raptidons. Where's it not Raptidons? That's disqualified from American. Good. He runs over right as we've taken care of them. Some help you are. Also, I must say I sort of see why people chimp over Dimitrescu. She's a pretty and classy lady. She's all right. I don't, for me, just meh. The hyena version of her, the fairy version, yep. Her daughters, yep. Her. Excuse me when my face wound's in fashion again, because I need to go to that time and be hailed as a fashion queen for my face scars. Also saw a tiny clip where she's chasing you and one of those vampire minions gets up to come after you and just shoves you, and she just shoves it into the wall. Ha! Okay, that's hilarious. I've got nothing to sell there. I am not selling that. Sell this stuff, because meh. That's a lot more junk. Dev's earned massive points for how nonchalant she was about it. So, thump. She's too tall. Yeah, I can see that. Hang on. Wait. That's where I need to go. So yes, this is where I need to be. And I was prepared to, keep walking all over there. No, this is the way. As the Mandalorians would say, this is the way. Apparently, I've never seen it. But yeah, I don't know. Resident Evil 8 to me, it just doesn't interest me. Resident Evil 7 did, for the most part, and then just got a bit meh. As I found out, it went a bit too Resident Evil-y towards the end of it. But, for the most part, I appreciated what Resident Evil 7 was doing. And they did it well. It actually did turn out to be a fairly decent atmospheric horror game. Just, became too much Resident Evil. And Resident Evil 8, it just feels like they took Resident Evil 7 and turned it into Resident Evil. Really, Ellie? Yeah, but still pretty and classy if you love that style of fashion. Yeah, that's fair. That is wholly fair. Like for me, any taller than what Marcus is too tall for you. Only because you're 4'4". Oh, okay, I don't need to worry about getting in there. Seeing as, well, oh, he was dissecting them. Site 04-51 field log. Tell Dr. Blossom we found more of those specimens. Jenkins already started excavating the habitat when I arrived, and he's been in an unusually good mood since I got here. Please send additional personnel for capture and delivery of specimens to RR and DD. Not 4'4". Oh yeah, sorry Sib, sorry, 4'5". Had a person in my Xbox went to college with that she nicknamed Bish. She was also like 4 foot something. 5'6", damn it. When standing on something, yes, maybe. Hilariously, I had a roleplay character who was 4'4". And, she embraced being 4'4". Especially seeing as her boyfriend is 7 foot tall. That was a lot of fun. Gaseous terror. I'm not sure. Kiwi do grar. Shovel. Pickaxe. Pickaxe. I just saw people noises. Hey, oh no. Possible Kiri is a 100% good girl. Doubt. Don't feel bad. I'm also 5 or 6. I have forever asked my co-hosts to get shit from the top shelves and put them on lower for me because I'm the only one that's sort under 5'11". I don't like those things. Really do not like them. Don't like the noise they make. Really don't like the noise they make and don't like what they are either. I don't like how tanky they are either. One of these days I'm going to put everything on the top shelves. If I have to try and get them, I'm going to just leave whatever is there and what goes to just remain not done. They can do it when they get in. Nice. Taller than KJ by exactly an inch. I poke fun on it all the time. See? See? Yeah. Even someone so short as you still makes short jokes. I'm forbidden from using that in the step ladders because I'm clumsy by order of the management herself to effort. Ha 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 ha! Should get one of those gripper claw things. Zira has one. Zira has one and has used it before, but not because it was something was too tall, but because she was being lazy. Sure, people get the short end of the stick. My mum's even shorter. But just choking your own saliva, spit up in tears and because how painful it was. Oh, I did fall out because of it. Ouch. Not good. Yeah, I hate when that happens. It's like, body, please, stop being useless. Remember how to function properly. So they seem to be an underground parasite type thing. Which is, yeah. Yeah, using my wallet, yeah, to spend money on me. Tinker. I can technically do that. But I still want a tier 3 one so I can tinker it without having to, you know, change it so much. Installed. Increases my red fire now, thanks. What does that make to power? Magnum. It's already got Magnum in it. Terrain. Nope. Sights. Super Scope. Super Scoper 2000. Extendo sight. No, I want the Exacto sight because post armor multiplier. Was a function. Is it some British mushroom? No. A function is, you know, a purpose of a device, or it can be a party. Heard spend money on me. No. Puppy girls. Yep. Well, that's what zero is for. It's rich people's word that means events to gain more money. What the fuck? Thank you, Tora, for the 1,050 bits. Just as Kiri asks if I've ever malfunctioned. Yes, right now. Not doing anything more to help until Thursday. You see, I thought it was Thursday today. But no, it's not. It ain't Thursday today. Although, actually, that does remind me. The drunk stream will be tomorrow. I just don't know, you know, which slot it's going to be in. Because Fox is off all day tomorrow. and Thursday. So we're going to do it tomorrow. It's just dependent on her levels of exhaustion as to whether it's going to be in place of the RPG stream or Pathologic 2. So who knows? But, you know, Drunk stream is planned for tomorrow. Can't drink tomorrow. Oh no, don't you worry. The drunk stream is purely me and Fox getting drunk. And playing... Oh yeah, we're going to be trying Warframe. If that doesn't work, then we're just going to go back to Division 2. Malfunction sounds like a thing you ought to do in private and not on stream. I mean, yes. Sometimes these things run far too quickly. Play Warframe, you have a fairy frame. Titania, I'm guessing. Mr. is hairy. You have a hairy frame. What the hell, Zero?
This is Silvio Tran, setting a new record for the Grand Colonial Bellhops Laundry Cart League. If you're listening to this, you're listening to history. And Tall Tree, as we agreed, when I win, you're scraping terrorist shit off the windows for the rest of your contract.
Oh my god.
And you can stow the fear of heights routine, because there's no way you're weaseling out of that, pal. Here goes. That's... Move the box! No, not... No!
Hoary hairy horse. Oh my god, Zera. Ooh. I mean, I've already established, like, pretty much every single time I play this, there's no point in me looting anymore because I've pretty much got everything possible I need. Except for a tier 3 one of these weapons. But, you know, the amount of damage I'm doing to things, it's probably going to be considered unfair. Caned butt. But. Probably be a bit over... I'm already overpowered as it is. And with that, yeah. I mean, you know, the fact that I went through the entirety of the first DLC one-shotting everything kind of says a bit. Rebuttal. Oh my god. Thank you for that, Zero. For the rebuttal. Yeah. I hear sprat noises. So you just new minis. Ooh. I was very restrained. I was tempted to buy plushes yesterday, but I didn't. I did not buy a single plush yesterday. Although I was teasing Tora enough on their stream that they did threaten to get me a Doom Marine figurine and paint it Kipper colours. To which my answer was, and still is, dare you, you won't. So I've concluded this satanic ritual that is the process of editing and posting a picture on my Twitter. Hooray! Nice. Hello, the first word here is but. Hello and welcome, Nikos. But you can thank Zero for that. Check on your saliva, coughing hard and starting to feel like I'm throwing up. What the fuck body do you want to work today, buddy? Fuck me. That is, yeah, that is a bit bad. Trees. Oh, great. More of the Spectrum nasty. Oh, great. A tourist. Is that a tourist as well? No, that's a tour guide. Well, nothing. Oh, codex. Audio logs. Everywhere. Wait, what was the other one? Oh, that'll look. There we are. I'm also aware what. Also, I'm aware of what tonguing is, but I can't not think of the modern lewd definition when I hear that Wellerman song. Play Team Champ for that. I approve. I approve vastly.
Is this supposed to keep the critters in or the guests out?
Yes. Either way, it's failed. Legal hunting supplies.
Excuse me, Gunther. I need to ask you something.
Just gonna, screenshot that. Don't know what it is. Honestly, it's not even on the news version. Yeah, fair.
Hunter, have you seen a little mechanical wandering through here? Might have been wearing my hat.
I can't say I have. I can sell you a new hat if you want. Or some fine, legally obtained hunting supplies. You could go get that mechanical thief yourself.
She's not a thief. She's lost. I just want her back.
Something about stripping fat from a whale carcass on board the ship. Never heard about that either. The Dissident Queen, Chapter 3. Halcyon Helen commits regicide. Some hours had passed since Helen's entry into the distant hideout. She had fought no small number of slug men, destroying the abominations in singular fashion, and had met several employees from many corporations, each forcibly taken by the Dissidents for use as test subjects. One such free captive, who had called himself Hephaestus Harry, had accompanied her as she descended into the lair of the Dissident Queen. Helen had exchanged only a few words with him, and now would be able to exchange no others, as the man now lay in a bloody heap of the foot of the Dissident Queen, who, Helen now saw, was not a person, but a tremendous mutant slug. The dissidents who had apparently been guarding her were themselves quite dead and lay in various stages of mastication throughout the room. Mastication, not masturbation. Bad chap. The Queen feasted on Harry's remains, but as Helen stepped forward, the monster wriggled around to face her. A true queen for a gang of parasites, Helen shouted. The dissident Queen reared back, opening its mandibles wide, and gave an inhuman shriek that shook the very foundations of the base. That headache, everything's going well, see? You're secretly a panda DJ. That was a bot. Wow. It was a bot whilst I was reading, reading out all that. Yoink. I'll take that.
Welcome to Hunter Legal's Legal Hunter Supplies. I am Hunter Legal. How might I help you today?
Is it just me, or does his voice sound like Phineas's, but less husky? For context, pandas seem to not want to exist. What would the DJ say? Oh yeah, pandas are just like, meh. He probably seems to want not to exist. Yeah. Masturbation. I'm investigating the murder of Halcyon Helen. Have you seen or heard anything unusual lately?
Unusual? This whole land complex is a failed wildlife exhibition turned hunting reserve. You can't go 10 feet without stepping in unusual. But I reckon you're asking about people unusual. I'd go have
Think
a
of this
chat
guy.
with the prophet of profitability. Maybe she can intuit you in the right direction or something.
I mean, I was going to be looking for her anyway.
Far in the depths of the reserve. Perhaps you should purchase one of my fine armaments for the journey.
Let's see what you're selling.
Hunter supplies. Get your hunter supplies.
That sounded so forced. Buy. Let's see. There's not even the type of weapon I like here. My God, he's a failure. Well, to be fair, he does have a hunting rifle hyper. Although I'm pretty sure that Well, I'm pretty sure that my one is better anyway. Super repair. Yeah, hunting rifle hyper. Yeah, mine's better. Sell all the stuff. Sell all the stuff. Blah. Master Baiter, a fisherman who can masterfully bait a hook within nanoseconds and catch top quality fish. There's a joke to be made there about doing things a bit too quickly.
Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to interrupt your business, but have you seen a stray mechanical wandering about?
There's a joke to be made also about premature ejaculation. Masturbator, jerking or schlicking off in. Yeah, it's English fun. English is very fun. I heard your conversation earlier. You want to explain exactly what's happening?
Seems I'm running my mouth too much. My mechanical Betty up and wandered away a couple days back. I've been trying to track her, but the beasts make it hard.
Kinky.
Personally, I prefer my organs inside my body.
Where's the fun in
says
that?
I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself. But like my machine, I'm not combat inclined.
He doesn't even sell any rifles. Well, he sells one.
Right? Won't take too long if we're on the job.
I know it's a pain, but I think I need some outside
I
help.
can't say no to Parvati.
Job or
I
no
can't.
job, I'm not leaving Betty out in the wastes.
I'll keep my eye out for any suspicious mechanicals.
Hey, thanks so much. It would have been mighty lonely without her.
Lost little milk
Being
mech.
Unemployed, I mean. Be lonely being unemployed. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back home.
Whoops. So we're that way. I can't find this thing I've lost. Here, quick, give me a quest to find it, and I'll tell you exactly where it is. So you'll be here till the cows come home. And you say that. You say that and go moo. Moo. It's glorious.
I can take a hint.
Do you want to shear it and eat it? Who's a delicious looking cow? Of course you would, Zera. Of course you would. Why would you eat wool? That's why she said shear it. Oh. Shear it and eat it, yeah. Who's a tasty moo? You wear the wool. You wear the wool. Beware the wool. Beware the werewool. Surprise. As a trophy. Stop moving around so much. How am I meant to hack it? You sneak up and hack it. I can't. I literally can't. Okay, got seen. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, Jesus.
Time for a drink?
I can't launch this up, mate. So it goes in Freeze and Solidify. Go for it, Moto. She comes over and saying it's 80 Fahrenheit. 80, ugh. Werewolf. Silk that on full moon nights becomes wool when you least expect it. Ah, wool.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Okay. What's that normal people temperature measuring? Ha! Definitely say my body is panic because breathing made my ribs go nope. Welcome back, Komodo. Slug makes one of them. Slug! G! There's a G on the end of that 0, not a T! Filthy puppy. 27? Ew! Ew! Way too hot. Gross. Ugh. Mind you, I think that I've worked out the highest temperature I can stand in Fahrenheit is like 54. I wish it was 27 here. See, instead of 27 fucking F, what the fuck, North Carolina? Not gonna hear any complaints from me. I am. No, didn't I already find out that if I have this equipped but not out, I'll still see the I'll still get the clues coming out. It's 16C here. That's still too warm for me. I guarantee you, I'd be sweating in that temperature. Let's see how hot it actually is here. Ah, behave, phone. Feels like 12 degrees Celsius here. Says it's 14, but it feels like 12. So this is actually, my as warm as I can take it for me. It's time to do my dailies, and I wanna. Okay, it's 18C, but it'll get warmer. But you just said it was 80F. So I know you're a furnace, but like, cool it for a change? No. I can't make you so you can auto run TN desktop. All the overlaying mooing. Apparently it's not even noon hit yet here. That's true.
Hey, I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Here I was thinking I'd never see her again.
One malfunctioning mechanical, as promised. She was trying to milk canids.
Oh, Betty, you big goof. What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death. And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony?
Yeah, Betty wasn't quite that far away.
Betty here and we'll talk
Nope.
about payment. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know.
I've gained the other buddy.
Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks.
The fuck was other buddy? Alright then, don't let any canids zip you on the way out.
I won't.
You're utterly amazing. Mm-hmm. It's a science weapon. The other buddy. It's a cattle prod. Although with that on the end of it, it looks like it's more than a cattle prod. Attacks with this weapon have a chance to magnetize its targets. After a short delay, other enemies are pulled to the target. The chance for this to occur increases with the wielder's science skill. Oh my god. Used to tighten a specific, hard-to-see bolt on Happy Dale Farm's milking assemblies. This wrench is strongly magnetic. Just stick it near the bolt and the wrench seats itself. either body sounds like a fake squid while masturbating, or it could just be a milking device for penises. It looks more like the latter. Okay. Okay then. Hang on a second. I need to check something. I need to check something achievement-wise. Ah! I am one weapon away from getting that achievement. One science weapon away. All it is. Ed, hello and welcome. And someone screaming. Oh, come on. Having a lipstick mark on your neck isn't that bad, Ed. I jump over a brick wall to get into your house. What the fuck? Cool, now mental image of a bunch of males on a farm in a row being milked, wearing cow prints and mooing. Ah. Achievement thought it was PS4, not Xbox. Meh. I still call them achievements because I'm an achievement hunter. Because I had Xbox 360 and had well over 150,000 gamer score on that. So yeah, achievements is kind of buried into my head. Fucking rusty barbecue thing hurts to land on? What the fuck? That's the thing, Zero. I sadly know that to be a thing. I'm actually not surprised that's a thing. I am slightly concerned as to why Emoto knows it's a thing. It was females have seen that hentai. Interesting. No females too. The male version, I wish to see it. Why am I not surprised that comes out of Zero's mouth? Or fingers, as it is in this case. Something isn't right about these two. I don't know what. I don't know what it is, but something really makes me ill at ease with these two. Oh, welcome, Pokey. I fuck boys, daddy's arrived. Oh my god. I'm gonna look up you know, but I am. Oh god.
Sorry, but we're a little busy right now. I'm sure one of the other guys would be happy to give you a tour.
Lawrence, do you know who you're talking to? We always have time for the inspector.
I'm sorry, but his tone of voice was, we're a little busy right now. We've just been fucking.
I am so sorry. We didn't know what we were doing. We're so sorry. It'll never happen again.
This still sounds like they've been fucking. We're on the back of the house because Lipsu hate thing and didn't want people I live with to know I'm dating someone still. I know how that's over. You know, you could have just rubbed it off, Ed. Rubbing it off is an option, and no, I'm not talking about masturbation. You could have rubbed it off, or washed it off easily if it was that much of an issue. Just thought about a random thing to come into say I'm to stream with. It works, Pokey. Phrasing, yeah, I know. It seems like a strange spot to loiter. What are you two doing?
Oh, Law, it's all over. I told you someone would catch on sooner or later, Belle.
I didn't know. You knew it was there. Yeah.
The talking here, Inspector. Pay him no mind. I'm sure you've bigger saltuna to can than us.
I've heard the story from Poppy. You knew it was there for a while before. Why don't think to wash it off? I thought it needed like alcohol gel. You could have tried. What do you mean by catch on?
Don't pay him any mind, Inspector. His upper story's a little gap-toothed, if you know what I mean. But seeing as you insist on sticking your... That is, since you're so curious, I'll fill you in on what we're doing.
When we don't put alcohol on their lips.
Misplaced
exactly.
some people on our last
Should just
tour.
now cause an allergic reaction for no reason. Great.
In the maws of
Yeah, you don't.
local predators.
Lipstick usually just comes off with, a wet wipe.
Get their room keys.
Or, just like, some tissue that you put under the tap and just go, Yeah, it takes a bit more effort if you're doing it that way, but yeah, still works. Just gonna cause an allergic reaction for no reason. Got massive burning rash on your neck and lips. That's probably going to cause more questions, Ed. We misplaced some people on our last tour, misplaced them in the malls, some local predators, now it's like here the room kids. So your guides were eaten by canids.
My
might have been Raptidon. I find it hard to tell sometimes, especially when my glasses get fogged up.
There's some heavy duty ones that stay on regardless of water, but that's for when you're going to want it on for that long, like long meters, etc. I know that you were thinking entirely innocently there, Zero, but you know, every time you said long things, you know, wanting on for that long, all I can think is, you know, blowjobs. Just drink glowing sticks, I don't know. Don't know when this I would look fucked up properly. Someone bonkhead. And thank you, Pokey, for your contribution to the SCP challenge. You're a good reason I shouldn't sell you to the conservatory. To use make a bed.
We ain't done nothing illegal. The guests signed the proper waivers to come out here. Still, it'd be a pain for Slug if we don't make it look like they checked out too. Byzantines aren't always put off by paperwork alone, sadly.
We knew sooner or later this was gonna
Thank you,
happen.
Sarah.
We've got some hush money tucked away. If you can get those keys for us, it's all yours.
You guys look, you need a break. I'll find this case for
Did I
you.
just hear that right? The inspector is going to help us, Bill! Thank the stars!
We're not out of the woods yet.
Took a few
Let's
seconds
just
to
see
get
what
the
happens
exponential to
before we
work.
celebrate.
What the hell?
We last saw the guests deeper in the wilderness, Inspector. That'd be a good place to look.
I'll not ask for guests. But when I find those keys. Sure, that face is really bone right now, at least it's gone-ish. Okay, so where are they? Oh, they're all over the place. It wasn't just, you know, we may have lost a group of guests to a batch. No, they've spread all around the place. And I should probably equip a better weapon. Not that. There we are. Mega Canid does not like being poked. Never poke the Canids. If oatmeal, if you can make an oatmeal bath to clean the rash off with, it helps. Yep. Anyway, tired, ill, but playing this, so I'm happy. Fine. Oatmeal baths when I had chicken pox as a front, I have no idea why it helps, but it does. Spectrum Brown, Dead Hotel guest key card. Found one. I haven't fucked up anything but I arriving. Oh my god, Ed. Someone bonkhead again. Jesus. Thank you, Zero. I'll say it has anti-inflammatory properties. Possibly, Tora. I don't know. I don't know why it helps. I never had that. When I had chicken pox, I just sat and dealt with it. As far as I remember anyway. It was a long, long time ago. I think I was like 8. If that. Oh great, it's Colossus. Okay. Oh shite. You can regret and use a face mask too. Pretty sure I had chicken pox early enough that I'm incapable of remembering how it was. Yeah, I'm very much the same. Yeah, especially it was well over 20 years ago, close to 30 years ago. Definitely can't remember that far back. Remember I had it right at Halloween. I was pissed because I love going out, seeing decorations, went trick or treating. To compensate for it, Mum gave me an outfit to dress up in, plastic pumpkin to collect candy in, and gave our family members who lived with us candy. Aww, that's adorable. The only thing that I remember about them getting chicken pox is that my grandparents, as sort of like a get well soon present, bought me a Ghostbusters outfit, which I loved, and I've got a scar from it on my forehead. But I think I got the zinc ointment on my blisters when I had chicken pox, but I admittedly repressed a lot of that because it's recent and really, really shitty. Yeah, I can imagine why. Also, my crystal hyper. Okay. Yoink. And a hydrogen crystal hyper. Fine. Fair. Okay, is that one over there the one that I think it is? It looks like it's the same place as the Productivity Queen. Oh no, the Productivity Queen is right here! No, right in there! Okay, so, don't need to worry about that. And we go around the room trick-or-treating with them until they're out. That's a I have one for the forehead too. Jesus. Yeah, mine's like right there. Right in the middle between my eyes. Welcome, hello and welcome. Still on DLC? Yep. So basically the plan with the Outer Worlds is essentially I finish the second DLC, then I do the ending, and then that's it. That's the game completely over with stream-wise. And thank you for the save reminder, Zero. I shall do so now. Calamine lotion is what we used. Fair. So, I might have a deeper scar right under my eye, and like, having chickenpox 22 or 23 is not fun. No, it's actually, as far as I know, it actually can be quite, potentially deadly at that, age. Poppy says hello. Hello, Poppy! Jill's been here for a while, haven't you, according to her? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I can believe it. I thought that was an enemy, and now I'm intrigued to what it actually is. I have no idea what this is, but I love it. Blinded yourself? How? It is a cactus, but it's also, in some sort of way, slightly demonic, and also, you know, the icon for the female gender. Female gender with horns, so, you know, demonic, so it's going to be, you know, an avatar of Lilith. I'm all here for that. Mal, hello and welcome. Gotta let me live for another day and I'm about to make it everyone's problem. Sneak attack! Throw your hands up to the air saying, hey yo, where's my head, oh? Modern art maybe. Quite possibly. Okay, that's just a middle finger up. That's just swearing at someone. That's all that is. In the mouth. Up the arse. That's why I was so annoyed about my family failing to fit me for it. Yeah, I can imagine that. Oh, thank you, Tor, for putting one best behaviour. Getting in trouble for causing alleged erection to my saving, though nothing about my I guess there's a shout at me for not being taught this. Ed, you didn't. The thing is, Ed, you didn't even try to remove it normally. You just went straight for alcohol gel. And okay, this is either just, you know, a modern art exhibit, or the cacti here just grow that way. Well, that's where I've got to be. Full media sharing. Nice, thank you, Zero. That's like something that, you know, would be in Borderlands, that. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I played Borderlands 2 recently with Scoo. Although playing Borderlands again has kind of tempted me to, you know, make them... So, you know, make playing Borderlands a bit more of a thing. I thought it was meant to be waterproof. No, it's really not. Because otherwise, how would people get it off? Meaning, am I crazy? Am I getting shouted at for killing these things? It's not so much shouting at you as like incredulous. Yeah, we're not actually shouting. We're not shouting at you or having a go at you, Ed. It's just... we're in a state of vast disbelief. I sounds like Ed, special makeup remover. He used alcohol gel, Mal. You know, despite knowing that he has an allergic reaction to it. Another hunting rifle hyper. Another hunting rifle hyper. What on earth? Got solution. You can. Examine. Last words of Howard A. Kinsella. Though my wounds are fatal, I, as a Byzantine, must face my death with the same dignity with which I lived my life. I hereby enclose the events leading to my demise. A tragic turn of fate separated me from my guides. The duo fled as our party encountered a single raptidon. The cowards! I, however, drew my rifle and felled the beast, but not before it sank its teeth into my flesh. I imagine I must be the finest thing it has tasted ever in this wretched place. Perhaps my guides will find me before I pass, though I doubt those simpletons could find their way out of a cardboard box. I believe their names were Larry and Bell, or something similarly mundane. To whoever finds this, please carry out my final wish. Pass on my rating of 1 out of 5 stars to Grand Colonial. Guides were very unhelpful. Sincerely, Howard A. Kinsella. My rating, 1 out of 5, died on the premises. Would not recommend. Or you feel like you're missing something. Don't worry, I'll do that to it. So Poppy had a performance today, and as a result, she dressed up for it and put makeup on, including lipstick. Afterwards, she kissed Ed on the lips and on the neck, so he had, lipstick stains. So as not to get in trouble when he got home, Ed then, tried to remove said stains with alcohol gel, to which he is allergic. He probably is. That's how you die on a twin star. I mean, yes, this is true. I love how the physics just go out of the window when you use TTD in this. Get a job of having lipstick marks. Ed's parents don't know that he's in a relationship, and he's worried about the reaction to if they found out. So didn't want them to be alerted to it by coming home with lipstick marks on. That's not a lot of damage. Oh, that's alerted quite a few of them. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. I will just from leap to poverty. I see you trying to come for me. I see you. No. Couldn't even see that. It was hiding behind a dead body. So, well, 9 job of family doesn't know I'm dating and I don't want them to know. Fair. I had that problem myself. Also fair. I don't think I did either. My parents were just like, it's your business. But also, I wasn't actually properly dating people until I turned 17, I think. Maybe. Don't know. And I lost my virginity a couple of days after turning 16, because, age of consent over here. But yeah. So I'll probably go through yes or no. Wasn't really dating at the time, but, that thing behind... The thing behind that mouth. Oh yeah, I know. I'm saying, for me. I know, and yes, I do know the thing in your situation, Zero. What on earth is that thing? Whatever it was, it's dead now. Oh, it's a snake. Whoops. Whoops. I think I've killed everything in the area. Current relationship video, first one. I've lost count of what relationship number I'm on. I'm at least 15. I think I'm actually at 15. Maybe more. But yeah. So I've been in a serious relationship, not looking for one either. That's wholly fair. I'd probably like to say is to just say as my first one. Fair? Right, okay. Now take these back. Take the guest keys back. Although from what I saw looking at them, they're covered in blood. Unless your hand counts. I mean, people's hands do count usually. They go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So my current relationship is the first one that isn't bad in some way, so it counts my first title. That's fair, yeah. Also, I didn't say yes to get stabbed probably, especially as they had that reputation. Yeah, that ain't a relationship. That's definitely not worth counting. Look at that way, so I've never been officially in a relationship. I mean, if we're looking at things not being shitty. Ah, fuck! God damn it. Well, I guess best behaviour out the window. But yeah, if we're looking at it in terms of not being shitty, then I've not had that many relationships. Weirdly enough, even though the numbers don't correlate, if we're not talking about shitty, if we're not including shitty relationships, I've probably had about as many relationships as I've had people I've slept with, which is remarkably low. For someone who's been in 15 plus relationships, the number of people I've slept with is remarkably low. You say Ms. Rice and her 5 little daughters. So yeah, that's five hydrations for me for breaking best behavior. So I'm gone. Get those extra hydrations in. I know you all wanna. There's already one from DJ. And there's Taura's. I'm gonna turn this quest in and I'm gonna deal with those. And then I'm gonna go for a bathroom break. Like, I need one.
Hey there. You find us those keys?
Ms. Wright and her 5 daughters, something I'd expect to find on a different site. I mean, to be fair... Excuse me. Ugh. Ms. Wright and her 5 daughters sounds something like you'd used to refer to Lady D from Resident Evil, mate. One cheated, one girl said dad said that should have been at 17, one was a polygon, her husband, and fuck that noise. Following the wake of that. And one passing with a pizza delivery guy sold off to work. There. Fuck for me. Yep. There you go. There's more. Can I want to mentally block out today? Oh, fine. Oh my god. Have them right here.
That's all of them. You're a lifesaver and a half, Inspector. Lawrence, you got the bits?
Let's see, which pocket did I... Oh, they're in my hand. Here you are, Inspector. We'll make sure to put in a good word with our friends, too. I can't wait to put this behind us.
Which pocket did I put? Oh, they're in my hand. What are you into now?
We'll wait here a little longer and start clearing out their rooms when the shift changes. Not sure what we'll do with their belongings.
Lawrence, we talked about this, remember? What belongings? Anyhow, thanks again, Inspector. Good luck with your investigation.
5k points for sounds interesting. Yeah, so basically for 5,000 channel points, I ate one of those. This pot, however, has not been opened yet. It's still the raspberry one. Done before and right to find the back. They just don't like people causing someone else to spray paint at me. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good at all. Mum's got some constantly forget she's pushed them up on top of her head. Oh yeah. And also that the thing that we have definitely all done before. Where's my phone? As you're holding it. Actually, yes, one glue. That's also probably an accident, but still. Yeah, still. Oh, I really should have repaired my gun whilst I was at the workbench. Oh dear. Right. Don't think I've got anything else in my journal apart from this. So I can just go over to the productivity screen now. Done worse than one of the where's my phone I'm holding it thing? What was it? I was actually in the middle of a mobile game when you did that once. I've done it more times than I want to admit, so I'll sometimes try to push my glasses on my nose while I'm not wearing them, being very noticeably blind. Ow! Ow! Why is it not working? Ow! Remember how to make a corner side looking for it. Right. Okay, let's deal with these hydrations. So 9 in total. I don't, because I've never worn glasses in my entire life. And when I do wear glasses, it's very noticeable when I do, because they're sunglasses. So, like, everything's darker. My glasses must be on. So. Must be nice to have good vision. For the amount I masturbated as a teenager, my vision's amazing. And with that, I'm going to leave you that thought, because I'm going to go for a bathroom break now. Back in a sec.
What's the hurry, right?
I amuse myself far too greatly. Oh. Random bathroom thoughts. I thought, today is mastication day. Because it's Tuesday in it. Bruv. I'll thank you for the hydration reminder whilst I was away, Zero. So I've done that and Pokemon. I have to do that 3 times and get more annoyed. Should I get used to sunglasses too? I could have got the brightness exists at all. Oh yeah, I do that too. But you know, just basically, if I'm outside, sunglasses are on. So for granted, because my brain seems to be stupid, much like a sample. Oh my good god! Please, someone have bombed him for that. And there's you go like mouth for brain no. Mother's not wife said, "Oh, if you masturbate, you'll go blind." Yeah. There's last one also, hairy palms. Then you would go for your contribution to the SCP challenge. Yeah, there we are. Growing hair on your palms. Do about that one. 40% to do. Jesus Christ. Awesome. Oh, it's because I pressed duck. That'd be why. Duck, duck, goose, go quack, quack. I don't know. I don't even know. Don't have to be quiet. Just remember, we love you and you deserve good things. Yep. Thank you, Zero, for your contribution to the SCP challenge. That's going to happen real friggin' soon. At this rate, it's going to happen this weekend. Yeah, those things aren't even hostile. So I killed one of them without needing to. Okay, Eclipse ready? Oh, for fuck's sake. Thank you, Mal. I'll deal with this and then I'll deal with that. Oh, shit. That's not how things should behave! Flying dog! That's not at all how gravity works. Not in the least. I mean, part of it, I know that part of it is the fact that I've got this effect where if I kill something using a headshot, it creates an explosive blast. But still. You're going to go back and download the sound clips all together. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, here we go. Breaking the seal! I could have just, torn it off by hand, but no. I had to open it. Oh man, they smell sour. And yes, smelling sour is a thing. Matrix dog. Fine dog, happy dog if still care. If it's still good, still the care, that is. Alright. First one of the raspberry ones. Just, in case you can't see. It's a blue. It's a blue raspberry one. Mmm. 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 Fuck. Oh, fucking shit. Mmm. Oh my fuck. Those are more sour than the cherry ones. Fucking hell. And the worst thing is, at first there was nothing. I was like, what? Has the sourness gone or something? And then wham. Oh. Malcolm, shout out Soul. Yep. Interesting colourful hyena, SM Orc. SM Orc, is that sexy Smeagol's boyfriend? Yes. What kind of candy is that? Super sour candy. Like, so Lydia and I share a trait that, we like extremely sour things. So normal sour sweets we have don't do anything. Callie bought me these 4 pots for my birthday. They are the sourest thing I've ever tasted, and I have dipped my tongue in powdered citric acid. I recommend them to Lydia. Lydia's face implodes when she eats them. And we love it. So that's more. Here's the note. If you are curious about it, go to www.potsofsweets.co.uk. They're also on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter under Pots of Sweets. You got McDonald's? Nice. I'm just going to mute the mic whilst I go crunch, crunch, crunch. That's tasty. That's tasty as all hell. I like. But yeah. That's the right website. There might be non-sour stuff there as well. As far as I know, it's a place that does, you know, handmade sweets. All weird sour things. Can't stand sour stuff. It's fine. I get some too. If they ship to America, then yeah, go for it. If they don't, then I'll see if I can send some to you. I'll see how many you can eat. Ed, you say you can't stand sour stuff. You won't even be able to take one. I guarantee you, if you can't stand sour stuff, you can't even eat one of them.
I don't get it. Why build a place to get dust up your nose and lash it on spit in your eye when monarchs are free to visit?
Ah! We're going to see mouths like that. Yeah. So, like I said, most sour stuff I can eat without any issue whatsoever. Like, not even, you know, a slight flinch. Like, you know, normal super sour sweets, it doesn't make me go, not that bad. But, no. Those ones, whew. Been a weird bitter craving lately. I'm saying, I'm usually like that. I always prefer bitter over sweet. Always. Bitter and savoury are my go-tos. Bitter, savoury and sour. Those are mine. Fun fact, I can hardly stand sweet and sour pork, but somehow I can handle lemon lime juice and just drink vinegar straight. I'm the same. I'm exactly the same, Zara. Don't understand my own body. Like drinking lemon juice? Yeah. Lemon juice is lovely. Like, Lemsip, as in, you know, lemon flavoured, cold medicine. I will drink, normally, when I'm not ill. Because I like it that much. Especially with some nuts. Ooh, sweet pain. So I don't even know if I'm weak to sour stuff, but I think I'm weak to it, if anything, because my lips are torn so frequently. That's fair. Also, be right back to me. Go for it. Abandoned Rizzo's bunker. Why is the profitability matriarch person thing in an abandoned bunker? Looks like ship worldwide. Ooh. Don't think I can sound stuff as well, but doesn't mean I'm not tried or being it in any way. I mean, I wouldn't recommend getting the trial pack that both me and Lydia have. If you don't know if you can take sour or not, I would not recommend trying the trial pack, because the trial pack is 4 of these pots. There's quite a few in them. Granted, all 4 different flavours, but still. Like, it comes in cherry, raspberry, cola, and apple, the trial pack. And I've eaten all the cherry ones, and I've just started on the raspberry ones. I've still got cola and apple down there. I kind of want to save apple for last, because apple's my favourite. I always do that. Whenever I eat sweets, I always save my favourite flavour for last.
Captain, what is this place and why is everybody acting so strange? Oh, law. They ain't cannibals, right?
Ah! Penitent Disciple. And whilst you have the trial pack, why not get a nice pack of Engage? Got that Engage. I never tried Engage, you know. Although I am tempted to try some like Sneak or Gamer Sups. Just because. See how it does. She was so nice.
By concentrating on profit, I can invite wealth into my life.
Good enough to be better than everyone.
What the hell? I have the hydration reminder red. Oh, from Poppy. I tried it when they were sponsoring Brett. I wanted to, but I was always out of money whenever that came around. Built a pack which had 12 of both flavours. Ooh. Do you know that when I have pizza or spaghetti, I get quite sore for a while after. That sounds like you might have a gluten intolerance, Zero. When she's telling you to hydrate. Well, both then. There's also watermelon, lemon, and rhubarb and custard for the sours. Ooh, lemon. Oh, lemon sours. Lemon sours will probably make my face literally implode. Again, other foods, it's just pizza and spaghetti. Weird. Hydrate, Eduardo! This is discomforting. Oh, hang on, before we talk to her. The Distant Queen, Chapter 1! Don't call me Eduardo. Okay, then we won't. We're going to have a sling for spicy things. Either gets no reaction or a big one. Then again, my brother and I did drink Tabasco shots as kids. Not to mention we could fill egg cups with the strongest spices we had and would eat with our fingers. That sounds like me and Sour. Of course, your address is not a valid address. Ah. Distant Queen, Chapter 1. Halcyon Helen batters a lingering foe in a seedy bar. Halcyon Helen, Typhon Tim, spoken in quiet tones about their next course of action. Their voices soft beneath the din of the bar. The duo had just finished the last of the paperwork on Helen's latest job. Feeling precise reports always raised her spirits. Excuse me. The trail's led us here, and I suspect it will lead us no further. Soon we will find the source of the distance monsters, said Helen, a characteristic grin on her face. Let's hope your hunch is correct, Tim murmured, for I suspect their agents will not be far behind us. As if brought on by Tim's supposition, a frightful voice suddenly thundered throughout the room. Near the door loomed a giant and blood-stained man, looking for all his worth like he had fought his way through a Mantiqueen's den. It was Maximilian Mercer, well-feared dissident stooge, as he held 2 Spacer's Choice light pistols in his greasy hands. Handle dairy fine, pastas don't bother me. It's mostly Italian, sometimes rarely Irish. Maybe it's something in the sauce then. Maybe. Or maybe it might be a herb. Your dress isn't an address. Tora does not live anywhere. Do I know it in a negative way and don't know why I really hate it, so I don't feel bad? That's fair. I don't like variations on my real name. I don't actually even like my real name all that much either. No, you're supposed to use a security word to answer a question in security questions on some sites? Yep. I'm going to the sweet shop. Mum's question for the bank was going to be, what was your high school mascot? But forbids her using the mascot because it's a dirty word. Love it. I'm saying the multitude of ways my name has been said. That's fair. Her mascot was the beaver. That seems like an oversight on the webpage. Malachi is one of the most annoying ones. Yeah, I can imagine that. Welcome back, Emoto. So just pick a different question to answer. When I just don't like because they were because smart songs. That's fair. But that's what made me laugh. Yeah, when she screamed in outrage about it. See, now I'm imagining your mum screaming out, "Why can't I put my beaver in?" Now I can't stop thinking about that. The profit of profitability.
Fruitful and productive welcome, sister. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking
Oh
one.
my
But I
god.
should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the special inspector's arrival?
Get called Bratney a lot. Been called Malachi, Malaki, Malaku, Malachai, and many others. Wow. That's some awful ones. Sorry, the snort was, I just remembered, once again, the mental thing of, why won't anyone put my beaver in? Flashed in there. So my name's frequently misspelled and I hate it. Also, people pronounce it so Germanly German. I just, also not showing my real name. So, yeah. No need to. Just, I don't share my real name. You just get a llama. Like, the one I leave became Zira. Yeah, I don't blame you, Zira. So I guess into your hand. I'm looking into the murder of Halcyon Helen. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Certainly. But first, I'd love to interest you in one of my productivity seminars. We'll free you of those potential hampering humors in a heartbeat.
Sir. If I wanted someone peddling Sprattle, I'd buy a Spratwurst. Don't waste my time. I just realised something as well. My overlay has been lowered because I kept it lowered yesterday from Mass Effect Andromeda thinking, oh yes, I need to lower this for Call of Cthulhu. Completely forgetting that I'm doing this. all the way back up there, to about where it's supposed to be. There we go. So you're not being weird, Ed. You are checking for consent beforehand. That's not weird. That's a good thing. So you're changing your name to Torian. Fair. Thought first you said for you of those potentially hampering heartbeats. Same, honestly. So consent is physical weird. Pokies is easy enough to pronounce. Pokey is Pokey, after all. This is true. Pokey is Pokey, and Pokey does what Pokey will do. And also, Pokey will be the administrator of the SCP Foundation. Well, will be, but, well, is. Didn't Halcyon Helen say you were a hack?
Absolutely not. Any statements by Ms. Helen about us were blown out of proportion and altered by the media. In fact, she quite recently... excuse me. I seem to be remembering something that never happened. Whatever the case,
Oh!
I'm sure her speech about us was all a misunderstanding.
Suspicion arouses!
I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential.
Pokey could be Pocky. This is true. Now just think of Pokey's name in Discord being Pocky Wocky, and then that's something else silly. Greg Ray should be asking him before hugging. I mean, it's Highland response. Yep. Since Sam literally said before, she happy that you do check. It's just, well, yep. Now, is it Pokey like poke, or Pokey like the chocolate-covered stick? Yeah, are we talking... Mal's now asking if it's Pokey or Pocky, basically. I'll stick with mine. Can't say anyone ever made a hish with it, aside from the occasional extra letter. It's fair. Woman looks like she's been too close to an open flame. Does a little, doesn't it? She does have that sort of vibe of, you know, the flame priest woman from Game of Thrones. Pokey. Now, is it Pokey like poke, or is it Pocky like the chocolate covered stick? Pokey's response is Pokey. I see Pokey is doing a popo. Popo. Melisandre. Yeah, that's her. You know, flame priest bish. Spell it wrong, but whatever. It's fine. I wasn't paying attention to most of the series. It was awful. Wow. It was the series was okay up until the completely unnecessary scene that didn't even happen in the books. At that point, I was like, no, I'm checking out of this. Nope. Sorry, Prophet, I don't think I can spare the time. I've got a murder to look into.
Yes, I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately
Good until season 8. Oh no, I lost interest way before season 8. Way before.
You needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, sister.
Which one?
Please, take your time.
The one that happens after Sansa marries Roose Bolton in the bedroom.
How might I assist?
Doesn't happen in the book. Had no place being in the series. At that point, I was like, and they are doing that literally just to provoke an emotional response that was not needed whatsoever. And yeah, there's no reason for it being in there whatsoever. So yeah, goodbye with the cheap emotional manipulation. Never watch it again. Apart from watching the whole thing of, like, you know, that everyone was you know, going on about that battle towards the end. Was it, you know, running in a zigzag? It's like running in a straight line. He's got a bow. He's got a bow. He's a trained archer. He's gonna shoot you. Run in a fucking zigzag. When the lightning wrinkles wake up, but her face looks like a burn scar. That's true, actually. Yeah, it does that as well. Alright, let's skip that episode. Brandon's an idiot. Yes, Brandon is an idiot. But no, like, the whole, like, I don't like A Song of Ice and Fire or A Game of Thrones because it is just full of cheap emotional manipulation, because George R.R. Martin does not know how to story write. His only way is like, oh, how can I make people more invested and more emotionally hurt by my writing? I know, I'll kill someone. That's dumb. Yes, okay, kill off a character every once in a while, provoke an emotional reaction. Brilliant. But don't have that be your sole story writing technique. Dragons were a draw for me. They weren't for me because the dragons were wyverns and I don't like them. I don't like how they were done at all. I'm going to ask you some questions about Halcyon Helen. Please answer truthfully.
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her.
Most
We
characters
may
in
have
later
had
book
some
seasons. Yeah, it doesn't
tense
surprise me.
interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind.
She's being very evasive. She's being really evasive. You and Helen didn't get along, I hear.
I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills.
Most dragons in games are wyverns. Yeah, they can be, yeah. It's all the games you played. Yeah. I mean, even Smaug in the Desolation of even Smaug in the Hobbit is not a dragon. Although, in fairness, in the books he's not actually called a dragon. He's called a worm or a great worm. You know, even though he's not a worm, he's a wyvern. But still, well, he's a wyvern in the books. No, he's a wyvern in the films. In the books, he's a great worm. So, what was the game in Dungeons & Dragons? I did not. Well, actually, no. No, the only dragons I have models or plushes of is Toothless. Just remember one thing I really love about Dragon Age 2, Flemeth. Oh yeah, Flemeth. I love, you know, the first interaction you have with her is like, I want to be a dragon. It's like, I want to turn into a dragon. Like, oh my god. Did you contact Helen after you left the Grand Colonial?
I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
Where were you at the time of Helen's murder?
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest. In fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since I arrived several weeks ago. Bad energies, you understand.
Let's talk about something else.
I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise.
Yeah, you did. Your suspicion is still massive. 5 Funkos, a metal model I built of Drogon, and a set of Mega Bloks Black series. Fair. Can I ask you some personal questions? Personal.
Of course. In order to reach the apex of
Personaliminal.
productivity, I have learned to be a completely open person. Except about my productivity secrets.
I also prefer the Dragons in the Forgotten Realms. Same. Same. So you're an expert in productivity?
Indeed, I am. I spent 10 years wandering around Halcyon with nothing but a light cruiser and several million of my Byzantine father's bits for comfort. I've been to places I bet you've only heard whispers about. Scylla, Tartarus. I even flew past Monarch. Not close enough to see the...
Yeah, I've been to all those places.
But close.
Seems a little odd to hold a productivity retreat in a Rizzo's bunker. Actually, well, I didn't know the difference between a dragon and a wyvern until I met you, and now really bugged when games call something a dragon when it's not. So generally, yes, there's a difference between dragon and wyvern, but at the same time, they're still part of the same species, and the species itself is called dragon. So technically, yes, wyverns are dragons, but they're a different subspecies, and people just call them dragons because they don't know. Penne, wow, phone, what are you trying to say, Tora?
While it may seem strange initially, this bunker offers a controlled, safe environment.
Someone say penis.
To get away from the distractions.
I love that.
Of the Grand Colonial.
Zero's been quiet for a little while and then just says, "Someone say penis."
No longer inhabited by Rizzos. I couldn't say, but no one's been around to evict us, so I won't complain regarding the rent savings.
That's all I need to hear.
I hope this line of questioning.
I was going to say Lemmy, but phone yours corrected. Ah. That's all for now. Don't like her. Really do not like her.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Analysis suggests this to be a variety of verbs. herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning. Ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health.
Ears? Taste herbs. Ah! I remember Jalak saw the Drow Master who shanked a pair of bronze dragon sisters, or were they silver? The good ones anyway. Yeah. Goals. Curious about the Italian Irish thing after fuming about it, Little decided to ask around and Google shit. Ah, mlem. So the dry herbs are difficult to chew, the flavour is less bitter than you would have expected. It's woodsy, like tripicale, with a singed aftertaste. Ooh. It's actually slightly better taste than your average cow-style tuna, though so are most boots.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
You're gonna mentally get hit with the game over. Oh, I know. I think I almost did. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Ah, my head fell off. Can you analyse the chemicals these herbs are treated with? He did well enough, I gave him a standing invitation. Good.
Analyzing. Complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Ew! Are humans a soup? Because I can't help but note there are cold soups and hot soups. And Google defines soup as 1. A liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc. in stock or water. Humans are meat made mostly of water, so are we hot soup? Technically, yes. I know, but to be fair, we usually have chunks of other things inside us, so I think we're more like a broth or maybe a stew. We are water in a meat bag. I'm a meat popsicle. Discrepancy amplifier. How would these most likely be used?
Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined.
Decapitating herbs will heck do you grows in space. Alright, making those events move on. Oh, there's a terminal. It's a terminal. I'm not going to blame Poppy about doing an affirmation for you, Ed. Oof, that definitely needed a repair. Which one do I have equipped? Not that one, that's the worst one. That one doesn't really need it, but yeah. I've got enough parts. Doesn't really need either. Tinkering. I could tinker, but I just want to get a better one. I've heard about the herbs that are paying the net to grow. Oh my god, Mal. Golf, Tango, Foxtrot, Oscar. Gotta juggle all the things at once to keep the ideal conditions. Oh, for fuck's sake. So done. So done. Ed, simple thing though. Affirmation wise. You remember those cards that you got given? Everything on them is true. Like, you know, no one lied about what was on those cards. We all said everything was on the... Yeah. We all said what was in our hearts. It's exactly true. You are a wonderful person, Ed. And that is not a fact up for the debate. Don't know if I should ask what Mal's on about. Mal's making a series of puns based on the fact that my chemical analyzer said that the herbs I found was the most likely effect from ingesting them was decapitation. Slugs. No, it's the herbs, not slugs. Welcome. If you are in search of a seminar, please speak to Prophet of Profitability directly. The messages on this terminal are private. Should you read them, your humans may be thrown off balance. Is your curiosity worth the loss of profits? Yes. Brain's starting to go bye-bye. No problem at all, Moto. Oh. A private message from Ruth Bellamy. Oh. The slides are proper slimy buggers. Yes. Prophet, I've talked to my agents and they've told me about what I said about your seminars, re not taking them, actually lost you about 30% of your revenue for the next 3 months, with future losses projected. When I said I wasn't much interested in attending, I didn't really realise that it hit you quite as hard as it did. Guess that's the price of stardom. Everyone listens a little extra to everything you said. I'm hoping, if you've got space, I might be able to attend one of your sessions today, as a means of apologising. I know that notice is short, but I'm hoping you can fit me in without too much inconvenience. Oh. So for someone who said, you know, I haven't had any conversation with her since then, and she gets a private message. Is your mind trying to catch her? Oh my good god. Been watching Slither. Now it works. And thank you for the cards and smile. Good, I'm glad. Lee Whitaker. Hey Prophet, Whitaker here. Wanted to ask how a mix of herbs I sent you has worked out. I was skeptical at first about using them for meditation purposes, but hell, what do I know about productivity? That said, be sure to remember what I told you. Don't cut the herbs asymmetrically, hampers the texture, don't leave them out in the sun, and for Lord's sake, make sure you keep the smoke doses small. Last thing you want is to accidentally send somebody into a coma, or worse, kill them. Be smart. Knew it. So Halcyon Helen called Prophet a hack, Prophet lost business, Helen felt bad and got whacked. That's what I'm getting. My red slug now keeps seeing as slut because of really dark humour on YouTube. No slut shaming. Dry myself in the bath and do homework and die in bed. Not actually, but yeah. Do what you need to do, Emoto. Hope you can find some way to relax and, you know, do the things that are needed to be done, even though you don't want to do them. I'll see you later, and thanks for coming in as long as you did. From your devoted attendees. Prophet. The other attendees of Tripling Profits Through Transcendentalism and I have reconvened, and we're on agreement. Your seminars are simply top notch. We've seen a 0.5 increase in each of our businesses in total profits since we attended your seminar together. Of course, with the price of materials, shipping and other costs involved, it boils down to more of a 0.1% increase, but an increase is an increase. If you ever decide to visit the Grand Colonial, you simply must let us purchase you a round of drinks. Thanks to you, we currently have the bits for it. The fuck?
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's private prosperity retreat. Stay positive, and soon all your humors will be balanced.
I want to bash your head in with my amplifier.
Myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you?
For being her right-hand woman, you do not sound like you believe her bullshit. For positivity disciple, you sound a little less than enthused.
Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis.
Jesus, poor Phil, we got to abuse her voice lines.
Isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
So how's it looking into Halcyon Helen's murder? I'm going to ask you a few questions.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away.
And immediately she sounds more chipper at this. The Prophet had some kind of feud with Halcyon Helen, right?
Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do.
Hot coal walks?
We recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
Aaliyah might have a remedy if you like a motivation. How do you feel about parasites? Spencer Woolridge?
Oh, you must have misheard me. I said high profile, not had profile. Mr. Woolrich comes by much too often to be worth mentioning.
Burn! I'd hand that woman a gun or a toy. Who was
I'm
it?
actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet.
Oh.
At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush.
Have you noticed any unusual behaviour in the retreat lately?
Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the prophet recently.
Do tell.
A few hours after our high-profile visitor arrived
I'm
a couple
sleuthing.
of days ago, the prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day.
In the retreat, looking around to the radio engineer, some sort of more retreat like, ah! Where were you at the time of the murder?
I was here, at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the prophet. Who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually.
Forgot when I can get rid of the Keach by nickname. I seem to believe it was put in place on like the 13th of April. Which would mean probably tomorrow. Ask Poppy. Mouse says, yeah, never. That's all for now.
Certainly.
So, the prophet had a high-profile visitor and then was not seen for the rest of the day. That gives opportunity. And she had motive. And does not have a decent alibi, because she just says, oh, my disciples can attest for it, but one of them just said you weren't here. If you're thinking you have to accept it, yep. Tor also says never.
If you felt imbalanced and unproductive,
Just hope you get rid of it.
in your malaise no longer. We have
Sounds
all
like it's not
the
worked then.
amenities and practices for calming the ill humor strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Thank you, DJ, for the contribution to the SCP challenge. High-profile visitor that takes up your time for a whole day sounds like a certain entertainer. You can read me yourself in the queue. Also 6 extra days. Yeah, that's what I said. You know, the 13th of April, so tomorrow. Because, you know, that would have been the 13th of May after 1 month, and then 6 extra days to take you to the 19th, which is tomorrow. Don't question my maths. My math is good most of the time. Do you know the prophet well?
Of course. I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now.
I was trying to make a Sherlock Holmes, but it slipped away and I can't find it. And that sweat house sounded just like a finished sauna and some vodka. Sounds good to me. Apart from the vodka. Don't do well with vodka. My mouse, I thought you did include the extra days. I did. Can we ask her to come with us? I wish, but no.
Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious.
She just isn't
I
happy.
noticed the prophet's dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange.
Oh.
Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped.
Oh! You're sure it was a body?
I think so. Had the right size and shape.
I'll look into it. Well now. I'll say thank you very much for the reminder, Zero. At this point, I think she's having what's called sunk cost fallacy. Pretty much, yes. What about phallic? Phallus. Prophet was witness dragging what might have been a human body out of the retreat. Search the wilderness outside the retreat for clues. Clues! Clues for flues. Don't want to go through that dialogue again if something happens. Or we have to go now to have fun. Good luck. No problem at all, Woodgren. Thanks very much for coming in as long as you did. I will see you later. She could also be fucking with the Prophet. She does have the motive to want to see the Prophet's downfall. But that to me just means like she'll be more forthcoming with evidence and less likely to protect her. Thank you for the best behaviour, Remote. Putting on Tora. Thank you. I just hope with inflection is crazy. I mean, yeah, true. Yeah, if I don't pull the Icelandic name person in my next pull, it's completely your fault. But I didn't do any. All right. Curse you, Gary! How could you do this? Yeah, how could you do this to Pokey? Pokey has done nothing but support you. All the time. All Pokey has ever done is, be nice to you.
Timeline discrepancy.
A semi-recent set of tracks in the dirt stands out from the dead leaves and those made by passing creatures.
Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp.
They're not mine, are they? Yeah.
Scanning. No. No traces of aether dust, blood, or dimethyl sulfoxide found. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Aha!
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Okay. How could Akande do this? I can't even remember if I killed Akande or not. No, I haven't.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt.
Thank you for the hydration reminder, Ed. Am I imagining things, or does it seem like whoever was dumped here got up?
No sign of struggle or evidence of wildlife consumption of body. Suspected likelihood of user correctness, 86%.
Could be this was specifically set up to throw us off the trail. Let's be careful. Yeah. That's very strange. Nothing else. I wonder if there's a hidden achievement for killing something with this. Mal thinks Prophet thought they killed Helen, or maybe the herb smoke dosage wasn't strong enough to kill. They went back to the hotel where they got whacked because wasn't Helen's body found in the hotel. Yes, Helen's body was definitely found in the hotel. That could have been laid there, to throw me off, to try and accuse the Prophet, or it could be, the high profile person was Halcyon Helen coming back, used the smoke thing to knock her out, try and kill her, drag the body away, think, oh look, it's fine, she's dead, the wildlife will eat her, and then she got up and left. I think she was killed in the hotel though. No, that's true. So she killed someone, or this is one big prank. But also, we know that she was killed by the blunt force trauma. No, was it blunt force trauma? No, it was the plasma burst. So the plasma damage is what killed her. There's also signs of blunt force trauma, and also poison in her veins. So this is definitely not a one-person job. Multiple people have contributed to this. Needler. I'm pretty sure the Needler was involved somehow, yes, which I'm pretty sure Spencer Woolridge is doing. I'm pretty sure Spencer Woolridge was the result of the needling. I'm very certain that she's got some involvement in it. Like, she made an attempt here, and may have sent a disciple of hers to go and finish the job. Convenient alibi. Neither sounds like a particularly nasty sex fetish somehow. I mean, yeah, it actually does.
Welcome back, sister. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, sister. How might I assist?
Could be someone else entirely as well, as all we know is of someone rich enough to pay to keep the meeting silent, which, seeing as this is a business in a hotel platform, could be anyone. This is also true. Got some interesting herbs in here.
I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, sister. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets,
They seem toxic. Toxic enough to potentially kill someone.
None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
Dead people can't complain. You said you had no further interaction with Helen before her death, right?
Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her.
I saw the message from Helen on your term about attending a session.
Well, I suppose that does complicate things.
Corpses haven't complained either.
I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters.
I followed your trails where you dumped something in the wilderness.
Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump?
There was nothing there, but by its proportions, I'd say a body.
Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake. Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her, though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead.
Except she
After
wasn't.
that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
Cocaine pre-deadly drug discerning claim this bitch logic doesn't work. So maybe I was right, the smoke must have knocked her out. Yeah, because it did say the smoke was able to knock someone into a coma, or worse, kill them. So she did the the dosing to try and galvanize her. It knocked her into a coma. She thought she had killed her, dragged the body out. Helen regained consciousness, got up and walked away. You sure Helen was dead?
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session.
Not if they're in a coma.
My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in if her constitution was truly that weak.
Maybe the toxic chemicals in Helen's body with residual smoke from herbs. That's also true, yes. Actually, I don't think you killed anybody. Certainly not Helen.
What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
She's trying to take the rap of it. Look, if Helen's body wasn't where you left it, she must have awakened and walked away.
No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals.
She's trying to take the rap for someone that she knows.
Security so they can strike.
Productivity enhancement herbs induce sluggishness seems counterproductive. Yep. Affirmation for me. Why? God damn it. Oh, and also look, I thought I'd broken best behaviour by saying God damn it, but nope, best behaviour is done already. Ha ha ha! Fuckity ball sacks. Shitty ass wanks. Bugger nuts. Turds. Yes, I'm an entertaining person. I bring joy to people who watch me because it gives them something to do and not, you know, have to go through the crap that is real life a lot of the time. And also, I'm British. Halcyon's Helen body was found at the Grand Colonial. She was killed there.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets.
The only thing you've done is be completely negligent.
No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned.
You're off the wall. I'm not getting the deputy or anyone else to falsely imprison you.
You monster! What am I supposed to do now? They'll be here soon. And once they arrive, I'll be powerless. Powerless! I just want to go to prison. Is that so wrong?
Yes. Well, there's another one.
How to keep going? I can feel my inner negativity.
Guess we can forgive if you're Britishness. Why would you need to forgive me being better than you? You have all those other positive traits balanced on the helmet. Being British is a positive trait. You just can't see it because you're peasants. Because I'm worth it. Ow. I was a bit too violent. Ow. Note to self, don't do a hair flick that violently ever again. Ow. That's karmic retribution. Does the Nelson point? Ha ha. Kinda deserved that one. That was definitely instant karma. Ha ha. Right. Continue crown since we're peasants. Yes, do so. Yourself as a person try to make me the best I can be physically and mentally. Yep. It's the only thing I don't like about the console version about this. It's really difficult to fast travel. So like human old people do. Yep. Helen's death is just a big old orgy of murderers. Orgy. Wait, what? Sorry, what? Information. There. You didn't redeem anything for it, so. I just saw what that thing at the bottom said with the loading thing. The same gases that they pump into the atmosphere are also used to, you know, put the fizz into the Rizzo soda. Civ UDD, yes, always. I compliment you. I know. Still gonna resist it. I've been shit if you don't think it was. Someone bonkhead.
Finally checked in, I see. I hope you're fond of the penthouse. It's pretty much the best seat in the whole hotel. You shouldn't want for any amenity you might find elsewhere.
Shouldn't.
Should act as a better headquarters for the investigation than any space dust covered ship. That and you ain't got room service on a ship. You ever need anything, come find me. Even if you don't, you can still swing by. I'm always happy to chat.
So I need. Yeah, we need more and more people. Someone bonkhead as well for that negativity. Well, 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 if it isn't Lord Bellhop Alain Norville himself.
What? Oh, Laws, you didn't find my story, did you?
That's my dusty ass shit you to see.
Embarrassing as all hell. I guess I should have hid it better. Well, since there's no way to put the leather boa back in the skinning machine, I might as well ask. What did you think?
It's been pounced by the boss. Ha! Maybe it'd be better for you to never write anything ever again.
Ouch. I think you may have scorched my eyebrows. Well, no matter. It was just for fun anyway. Not like I was attached to it. Now, what can I lend a hand with?
From what I've heard, your affection for Helen was somewhat extreme.
I suppose you could call it that, but that don't mean I poked around her room or nothing while she was out. That'd be a huge breach of hotel policy. Besides, knowing Helen's athletic acumen, anyone who tried probably would have been found, beaten senseless, then hurled into the hallway, followed by the contents of a garbage bin.
Oddly specific.
Probably, that is. It'd probably happen, but it didn't. I'm just theorizing.
Oh. Oh. Did you know the victim?
Oh, of course. That is, maybe not on a personal level.
I should have interrogated this guy a lot sooner.
Fans. Even started an association of like-minded individuals. I'd lament not having anything to meet about anymore, but the newer tribe just ain't
Still on the couch and fell onto me my chest of elbows.
There goes my hopes of a Terror on Monarch reunion episode.
It's past 6 PM. Your timekeeping skills are bad, Ed. Were the new serials episodes that bad?
Of course. Budgets went up, but the writing quality chewed straight through the floorboards and free fell into Halcyon's son.
Guys found sifting through the panty jaw.
Exactly. Would let the chief of the savages go free just since he was revealed to be her half-cousin? He's a dissident. You kill him. I, like most fans, reckon this series should go back to its roots. Another 200 episodes of the Origins plotline is what we really want.
So it's new season Doctor Who. It really does. Give us about you. How did you get to be a bellhop?
Notice my battle-hardened physique, have you? Used to be in a mighty mean line of work. Been shot at 35 times. That is, I've been near people who were shot at 35 times. But to be honest, I never really enjoyed it, you know? It's one thing to tightrope walk between life and death every day, but for just a handful of bits? Nah. When this position came up, I jumped on it and made a lateral move from sublight to slug. I ain't ever looked back.
I thought slug and sublight didn't engage much. How do you move from one to the other? Strange, but it's just as dangerous. I mean, true.
Well, slug is something like an offshoot of sublight. It ain't too difficult to pivot from one part of the same company to another. Disconnects or no. That said, my departure may have been somewhat hasty.
What happened?
Well, you could call it a small lapse in judgment.
Did you take a shit on the desk?
I singled out a ship to salvage that I thought had been out for use for years. As it turns out, it belonged to a wealthy Byzantine who used it only to vacation. As it so happened, I still don't think she tried to use it, too satisfied with the luxuries of Byzantium. Still, I figured it was a good time to turn tail, in case that ever changed.
It's one that feels like deja vu. A little bit. Back to my other questions. I've asked you a few questions about the crime scenes.
Please do.
Want to give me more details on how you came across the body?
Sure, I'd taken to checking the barroom every few hours prior to the unveiling. Just to make sure no sprats had snuck into the place. You understand.
And look at Helen's
Found her
ass.
right before I was set to head back to my room in the lower levels for my mandated 5-hour sleep period. Tell ya, thank the law for caffeinoid. Been too upset to get a wink of sleep since. And hey, now I can finally see smells.
Yeah. Any idea where Helen would have been in the ballroom after hours?
Beats all hell out of me. Maybe she was, practicing for the unveiling?
Did you kill Helen? You tell me if you did, it'll be our secret.
What? No. Just because I found the corpse doesn't mean I made her a corpse. I was in shift all day. Besides, I loved Helen serials. Well, the old ones anyway. The newer episodes are hot junk on a warm day. Sure. What's on your mind?
He's still suspicious. Did you see Helen on the day of her death?
Of course I did. I just told you I found the body. Oh wait, you mean when she was still breathing?
He's not got a lot up in there.
No, of course I didn't. Plus, it's untoward for an employee.
This guy thinks he's only guilty of being a creep. Possible.
Not that I saw any hotel guests interacting with her.
I think we both know that you're itching to gossip.
Honestly, you're more than a little right. I've been burning at the britches to share my theories. Day of her death, I saw Helen leave the
It's hard to see text on my monthly mint cereal.
And didn't see her come back.
Go on, go for it, Ed.
On the suspicious side, I think.
See you later, and thanks for coming in as long as you did.
It's strange seeing how, as far as I was aware, the two didn't get on.
Or still with profitability, she guessed.
Yep. Gives seminars on increasing profit margins and the like. Can't say much else, seeing how I ain't in the gossip market.
Why didn't Helen and Prophet get along?
Far as I can recall, Helen dismissed the lady's seminars in some kind of interview. Said her co-star used them, but she didn't. The top rungers are
not a
always
plant.
read between the lines of famous folks and seem to think the Prophet was on her way out. Woman lost a ton of bits and is set to lose more.
That's my other questions.
I hope all that helped. I'd like to be as useful as I can in the investigation. I just didn't want to steer anyone the wrong way.
Plant drain now, apparently. Got any idea why I wanted to do Helen in?
Everyone's
Thank you
got
for the hydration
needs.
reminder.
I don't reckon mine hold much more weight than anyone else's.
Grass Dragon. I'm not a Pokemon. Thank you for the hydration reminder, DJ. I really should have questioned this guy earlier. Really should have done. Oh well.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Arse Dragon. I mean, yes. I am an Arse Dragon.
The finest seat in the house.
Because I do like that ass. I'll just move nail polish. Administrator Ludovico!
Inspector?
Finished my investigation into Jasmine Levia, the Prophet of Profitability.
Ms. Leva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find?
See, whenever someone says, you know, earn that title but not the way you expect, my mind always goes... She really wants to be arrested.
She wants to be arrested? That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's carrying a guilty conscience. Does the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
Still considering my options, but no, I doubt she did it.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report.
I now have the option to say I know who killed her. Name the murderer if you're ready. I'm not, though. I still have to, an unfinished accusation. So I've still got Cedric and the man who chafed. Man who chafed is going next. Yeah, I think she might have caused the blunt force trauma from the dragon in the body, all the toxic chemicals in the body. Yeah, she's probably contributed to it, you know, to Helen's final state, but I don't think she did it. Definitely don't think she did it. Now that points to the killing blow of the plasma. Yeah, I'm still thinking that I think Spencer had something to do with it, but I think maybe Cedric and, you know, Slug may have done something. The lobby, please! Actually, no, I want to exit the Grand Colonial! Oh, wait, no, I'm speaking to Spencer. I need to go to the VIP guest floor.
If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Ah. Okay, we mind Dragon. I remembered, okay? I thought that he was, outside somewhere else, but no. Spencer Woolridge is on the VIP floor. I'm sleuthing. It takes a lot of my brain to sleuth. I can't be expected to remember trivial things like directions. Yes, I think so. Speak with Inns, remember the VIP guest floor. Yes, I did remember. I remembered correctly. Can't even open these. Burbage 2001. Yep. Can't even talk to him because nah. That's like anything different.
I could not have waited another instant for your presence. The Canes and the Canids, Act 2, Scene 6. I played a love-struck janitor. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
I hear you were poisoned.
Indeed. The agonizing bowel pain was most undignified. While I've certainly had no shortage of inadequate hotel meals, this was most explicitly pronounced. I suspect poison. And who would be most likely to poison me but Chef Anwar? Oh, we've clashed almost non-stop about his slop preparation. He must have tainted my meal in retaliation.
Can you think of anyone other than the chef who would want to harm you?
None that I can think of. I treat all hotel staff equally, and with the minimum level of respect that they deserve.
You prefer Chef Philippe, her created ramen fusion cuisine. Why don't you go to the clinic for your stomach pains?
Is that a jibe? Could you imagine the tabloid headlines? Spencer Woolrich, Aetherwave star, spotted in gastronomic distress. Oh, unseemly hardly describes the half of it.
Yeah, hello and welcome. According to the coroner, Helen was also poisoned.
How alarming! Whoever targeted her was certainly targeting me. I can only thank my ironclad constitution that I'm standing here before you.
Hope you're all having a nice day. Yeah, not too bad. Playing this. It's one of my favourite games. That doesn't give him the respect he deserves. He invented edible food. Helen wasn't killed by the poison.
Oh, that's very good to know. Perhaps the poisoner simply meant to incapacitate us both, disrupt the product launch. I couldn't say, Inspector. I'm merely an actor.
Now I'm thinking he had something to do with the poisoning and poisoned his own meal to try and cover it up. So I wanted to know. Spencer is sus. Spencer is very sus. Spencer is currently #1 on my suspect list right now. #1. Goodbye. I've got other things that I can question him about. However, I'm pretty sure we tried to lockpick this without him seeing. I'm pointing at his arse, and it says pick. I don't want to pick his arse. It's so bad. So in Google and Facebook groups, people are suggesting, not for the first time, that my doctor's a piece of shit, which is common in the mountains of NC. You don't want anyone to treat you for something serious here. Go off the mountain north to Tennessee for treatment. Wow. One of one name the moment is a dumb option of I killed Helen. Oh my god. Thumbnail. Yeah, okay. There's the thumbnail then. Maybe science, you know, less oxygen means less brain power. Yeah. Because all the information I can gather between those forces. The aches and swelling and flush after they suppose they think the symptoms much lupus. I know, it's never lupus. Unless I did, so I may need to look into finding a second opinion from the doctors. Fair. Right, I'm going to save game here. And I'm going to try from where I'm sat right now to pick the safe. I don't think I'm going to be able to.
What you...
Nothing at all.
Even I make mistakes. Once or twice a year.
Here they come!
No! I'm too handsome to die!
There's not anything in there. What do you say? Am I safe going to get a true answer on the DLC? Just interested. Nope. So the house will be proud you say it's never lupus. Must be that. Gorgeous eyes proud. His eyes are indeed gorgeous, they are. Hugh Laurie has got some really lovely eyes. And he's just a genuinely lovely person as well. He's really a lovely person. So if you get this wrong, you'll stick with it. I will! I will indeed.
Aha! Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
I mean, like... Oh no, I did the best ending possible in the first one. In the first DLC. What if it was the robot you can't interview? Think about it. Robots shoot plasma. Some of them do, yes. That's possible. It's a possibility.
To the lobby we go.
But, you know, still going to be interviewing everyone else. I think it's interesting that it allows me to speak with any other automechanical in the game, but because even though, you know, with my robophobia, but the robophobia specifically stops me speaking with that exact one. There is something to do with him then. There must be, you know, because game coding says it. Like the outfit an acting robot with a gun. I mean, yeah, true. I mean, you know, making it more realistic, I suppose, would be the answer. Right, Chef Anwar. Employees only. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the way to get to Anwar.
Yes? Are you here for the double rack of smoked sprat? Well, I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you'll have to wait. Oh, don't give me that look. Let me see if I can pencil you in for later. Actually, what am I saying? I can't do that. I'm booked for the next month. You'll have to make a reservation.
That reminded your characters of favourite robots. I can just imagine them calling any robot they see a clanker, like in Star Wars. Also, just remember that was a thing. Yeah. Why are we talking about food? Don't you care there's a crime that just occurred?
Crime or no crime, I must keep my head on my work. One does not simply become the head chef in all of Eridanos by fretting over irrelevant happenings.
You're the only chef in Eridanos. I think you should fret for this next time. You can't get any fresh ingredients.
Well, that's not entirely true. There are the purpleberry orchards and... No, you're right. I can't afford to skimp. Who exactly are you, anyhow? What is it you want?
Frankly, I don't know why I'm here. Everyone keeps telling me I'm an inspector. I love this game. It's like Sanji, boat's getting attacked. Fuck it, the attackers are hungry. They need to eat. Pretty much, yeah. I'm here to investigate Halcyon Helen's murder. I'd like to ask you a few questions.
You're the inspector? Here? Why? I mean, you may ask me whatever you want. I have nothing to hide.
You're sus now. Did you prepare all of Helen's meals?
Of course I did. I would never allow anyone else to touch the meals of so important a guest.
You're sure no one else was involved?
Well, yes, I'm positive. Why?
Something about this isn't adding up. Why don't you tell me the truth?
How? Oh, fine. There may have been times I left Helen's meal unsupervised. Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens were underfoot in the kitchen as I was preparing.
I was right.
Either one of them could have tampered with the food when I was fetching ingredients.
I was fucking right. Most people like the basic skill line, they're just so bad at it. Oh yeah, they are. I was right about Spencer. Spencer Owens. I'm going to say it's Spencer. Spencer did the poisoning and poisoned his own food to try and cover it up. That makes Spencer guilty by association, but he didn't actually do the thing, unless he realised that that the poison didn't kill her, and then just went the whole thing of shoot. Which one was Owens again? No idea. But we'll find him. Why are you being so evasive about leaving Helen's food unattended?
Well, it's a breach of professionalism, of course. Why else would I worry about it?
Fair. If you tell me the truth, I might be more inclined to believe the rest of what you say.
Well, I suppose that's as good a point as any I've heard.
Oh, this was the guy that wasn't Spencer.
I may have taken some time to engage in a teensy bit of recreational drinking, and consequently, I may have been somewhat less than coherent after preparing Helen's meal.
What was Spencer Woolridge doing around the kitchen?
Mr. Woolrich often finds the hotel's meals wanting. He seems to enjoy complaining in person. While I could appreciate someone with a discerning palate for once, I believe that Mr. Woolrich simply enjoys the attention he gets from us. So don't tell him I said as much. If you wish to speak with him, Mr. Woolrich can most likely be found
he's an
in
asshole.
his suite on the VIP
Yes,
guest
well,
floor.
Spencer Woolridge is an
Usually
asshole.
there.
He's an
Not
extreme
hoping
asshole.
here.
Alibi's a little thin here. Why should I believe anything you're saying?
I understand your reluctance, but... Oh, I just remembered. The kitchen security camera. It'll prove I'm telling the truth about everything. Constable Keene has access to the security footage in her office at the spaceport. If you visit her, you can figure out what truly happened with Helen's meal.
Yeah, dear, well, I might actually have to find develop Owen.
Yes, but not specifically. Owens often procures exotic ingredients from the creatures at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. Our guests can be rather particular.
Security cam, that should show who poisoned
Let's
it.
not
Yep.
talk about the incident with the Raptidon pheromone glands. It's always hard to say when Owens might be back. If I were you, I'd make a trek to the reserve myself. Otherwise, who knows how long you'll have to wait.
Was he the guy who complained about his room being too small and got roasted by hotel management? Yeah, that's Spencer. That's him. So I wanted to ask about. Guess we'll see if he's telling the truth.
Thank you for your understanding, Inspector. I'm sure you'll find the true culprit before long.
Again, I think that he was just, you know, unfortunately present rather than actually directly involved. I mean, Bellhop and Constabulary are both outside, so yeah. This is where we'll go. Sort of negligence in this hotel. Oh, I mean, yeah. Wrong place, wrong time kind of deal. Yeah. I mean, actually, to be fair, he stepped out and, you know, left the meal unattended, which gave either Owens or Spencer ample time to poison both meals. So Owens could have poisoned them both because he wanted to get back at Spencer for being a dick. But, you know, didn't know which one was going to be Spencer and which one was Helen, so they just poisoned both. Or Spencer could have poisoned Helen's to try and kill her because he wants her spot, and also put poison in his own meal to, you know, drive suspicion away from him. Those are my two thinking right now. I'm thinking it's more likely it's Spencer that did it, but Owen, you know, there's still the possibility that Owens was involved. Bellhop Owens is over that way, and the constabulary is over that way. Let's go to the constabulary first. The Owens one might be more likely. It is definitely possible. However, no, there's a spaceport. That's the one with the constabulary on it, I'm pretty sure. No, that's got to be where Owens is. Yeah, because south is where the constabulary is. Yeah, so that's it. Fast travel for our spaceport. Spencer egotistical, but I don't think he's so because he put it himself just in case. Well, that gives him more of an opportunity to, you know... Well, it gives him an alibi. It gives him an alibi. Well, you know, he thinks it'll give him an alibi. I honestly really do like this DLC. This DLC has done a wonderful job, in my opinion. I'm really tempted to Google who killed Helen, but I also want to write it out. So, I mean, to be fair, I'm getting close. I'm getting very close now. Where's the last? Would Spencer go to such extreme measures as to poison himself? After all, the man was beyond narcissistic. Would he really risk his own life? I mean, yes. You know, if he put a smaller dose of it in his own food, and, you know, absolutely poured a huge amount over Halsey and Helen's one and put a small amount in his own one, you know, doing a controlled lower dose on his own one.
Welcome back, hopefully, law-abiding individual. Engaging guilt-tripping subroutines. You haven't committed any crimes lately, have you? Please speak clearly into this unit's recording instruments.
I need to acquire the Grand Colonial kitchen security footage from your archive.
All requests for security footage require a nominal compulsory bribe. Is that acceptable?
Ha! Hold still, I need to examine your bit processing unit real quick.
Error. Bit processing unit has been removed.
Yoink!
Temporarily surpassing bit fee requests. Funds will be requested from Rizzo's leadership with interest at a later date.
Yoink!
Delivering footage. Thank you for your patronage. If you would like a wine recommendation to pair with that footage, please submit the requisite request forms. Is there any other?
This game's great humour. It really does. This is why I like Obsidian. Obsidian really know how to do the humour in it. It's only 500 bits, Malk. My 500 bits! Mine! I worked my way up to 35,000 bits on my own. Fuck's paying things I don't need to. Constable Keen is dead.
Understood. This unit requires a moment to process this information.
Bits, you want more? No, not those kind! No!
Designation upgraded to acting constable.
What's the bit leaderboard? Wait, I can't see the bit leaderboard. Wait, let me have a look. Oh god, no! Definitely not. No! No! Bad Tora. Bad Tora, bad Kipper, bad Zera. No! Think you spare a few? No. Percentage constable, thank you. Keen was later victim, they could strike again. What the? Thank you, Tora, for the 95 bits. Very much appreciated. Silly sib. Keen was a killer's latest victim, they could strike again.
This unit concurs with your inference. Unapprehended killers are likely to continue killing.
Unapprehended killers are likely to continue killing. You don't understand, I'm asking your help to catch the killer.
Error. This unit is incapable of inspection, deduction, unassisted apprehension, or aggressive pursuit.
So he's a US cop, basically. Spot constantly sounds like it's on the verge of shutting down, it really does. Squint at it. Was it you? Did you kill Keen?
This unit has been programmed to adhere to board law. This unit is incapable of experiencing
watching you.
Murderous or unlawful impulses.
Alright, well, thanks for the talk.
This unit has been programmed to recommend a wine to pair with your grief. Wash away your sorrows with a glass of highly concentrated, partially fermented purple berry wine. Has a body richer than Byzantium's elite, with an earthy aftertaste redolent of mostly oak. Purple berry wine coming soon. From Rizzo.
I recommend you try purple berry wine, which is coming soon. We heard suicide bolt to the ground or something. I don't think it is, but that would be hilarious. Yes. Security footage archive. No, I can't. Oh god, sorry, I feel that's it. Robophobia line. That's a very I hate you line. Yeah, it is. There's most certainly legs. Yeah. I mean, the feet could have been bolted to the ground, but no, it is very much seems mobile. But you know, would have been funny. Would have been funny. Oh, I've got to love it. An unfinished accusation. I was like, you know, it's not finished yet. Something Chief. Bellhop Owens was responsible for taking meals to VIP guests, suggesting that Owens may have had something to do with the poisonings. Bellhop was last seen heading to the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve. There we go, as well, that one there. You discovered a liquor bottle in Spencer's room that contained traces of terror ray bile. Spencer likely had the poison in his room. Which means it can chase you if you piss off enough. Yeah, true. Had quite a good bit of stream play there, but good now. Glad to hear it. Security footage of the kitchen will verify that Chef Owen wasn't. Wait, what? Footage can be retrieved from the Cosmo offices. Yes, I have that. Okay. Oh, I'm just gonna fast. Game. That was a bit weird. That's a bit weird. Maybe because I'm inside somewhere, I can't fast travel out of it. That's what was, you know, pulling me away from. We shall see. Because now I just want to, you know, fast travel over there to try and find Owens. Oh, I hope he's not one of the dead bodies there. Oh. Please, no. Please don't let Owens be one of the dead bodies there. Please. Because I just realised the part that he's on, that's at Island, is where I found all the other dead bellhops. Penetrate the fire cell and Outer Worlds. One of. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a line full of dead bodies there. That's where I found the record. There was someone who bet you. Bellhops were doing a laundry rally thing, you know, who can do the laundry cart rally the fastest, and yeah, he died. It wasn't Owens that did that. However, Bellhop Owens. Doesn't look like it. No, this is dead. This is where all the dead bodies are. That's where the mining was and the parasite worms. Nope, nothing here. Oh. Stupid bellhops, I mean, yes. I mean, you see here. Skid, crash, fall over, dead. Oh crap! They respawned! To quote Sword Art Online Abridged, it's like you're all in competition on who can die in the stupidest ways, and you keep coming one-upping the last. Yep. Sounds about right. of course he's dead. Anyone's dead. Yep. Invoice! A list of special guest requests. Some drinks, some food items, and tellingly, a recently fulfilled request for a fresh terre bile gland from one Spencer Woolrich. It's looking very much like Spencer was the one who did the poisoning then. Yep. Welcome back, Amoto. Yeah, maybe accidentally washed down the drain, so now I'm just meh, but at least I'm clean there. That's fair. Yeah, it's not a good thing, obviously, about the meh part, but yeah, at least you're clean. Unlike me, I'm never clean mentally. The penthouse. I don't want to go to the penthouse. It's close enough though. Thank you for the hydration. Oh, it's from Poppy. Thank you, Poppy. How recent are we talking? Before the murder, after murder? Was he after more poison to poison you with a drink? Well, the fact that he has a liquor bottle in his room with, you know, traces of the terre bile, and then you also for the hydration from Nia. Please mentally keen, I'm neither. Same, yeah. Same Sora. And thank you, Nia, for the contribution to the SCP challenge. Right, now I need to go down to the VIP floors.
Always so nice to hear you, Inspector. I'll get you to your floor on the double.
Actually, never mind. Is there a way I can view the footage or something? No, I don't want to contact the administrator. I know I can, but I don't wanna.
Did you know the smoke from high society cigarettes is 10.07% more likely to leave odor and discoloration in fabrics than other leading brands?
Number of cigarettes here indicate the smoker's lifespan has been shortened by approximately 11.2 years. Ah! Boss watching me now. Yay! 65% in what? 2 days? That's pretty good. Yep. We just have to use the tape to view it. Possible. Let's have a look. Junk quests. This goes down to the bottom. There we go. These are 18 hours in actual associate. Stash receipts. Harlow's emblem. Grand Colonial Penthouse keycard. Hit note. Roommate 2 keycard. Purple Legend certificate. Get out. Blossom's office keycard. Zapad. Keycard. Kitchen security footage. Security footage from Grand Colonial Kitchen at the time of Helsinki's last meal prep by Chef Anwar shows the chef working on a dish. Then Spencer Woolrich and Bellhop Owens enter. Owens hands something to Spencer, then leaves. Spencer then appears to say things to the chef, who turns away and walks off screen. Spencer quickly empties something onto Helen's food and exits. There we go. Oh, I have packages at home. Oh, nice. Spencer. However, I'm going to be so hideously unfair to people. Dice? Probably dice, yes. So we can definitely prove he poisoned her. But the poisoning was not the way of killing. So, he's guilty of attempted murder. But he's not the one who killed her. The dice haven't been shipped yet. That's worrying them. VIP guess for?
Black Hole Birdie. Be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Thank you, DJ, for the 10-minute reminder. Thing is, like... We've got one more suspect to question after this. One more. Think you'll finish the DLC next House World stream? Possibly, yes. Because next stream I've got to question Cedric, and then that's all of the suspects I've got. New ring light for streaming, then a new hoodie from Critical Role and a hat for KJ and a Critical Role Munchkin. Fair. However, cliffhanger. Justin Bowser, don't you dare, you motherfucker. Yep, that's where I'm going to be ending it for today. Mostly because I think the conversation with Spencer is going to be fairly in-depth. And then we're going on to questioning the final suspect in this. The thing is, we still haven't found out who this person going around killing people is. The one with the needler. So yeah, that's an issue. That is a definite issue with the needler. However, though, this will all be revealed next week. Scoo, hello and welcome. Ryan's on doing close things with a firm and Kipper, and weirdly enough, Kipper is here. He's right here. He's been here the whole time. No one has asked me to eat him. Look. Look at him. Look how soft he is. Look how soft and fluffy he is. Oh, aren't you so cute, Kipper? Yes, you are. You're so cute and fluffy and just want to boop you on the nose. Boop. And thanks to Mal, fuck off, Kipper. Yeet! Nice word to send off on. Well, those are nice for me. That's cathartic. So we need Lur to find out who's behind this. Oh my god, Nia. No stream is good without Yeet. Yep. Yep. The affirming done. Kip's Yeet is done. Affirmation. Why? Why? I'm signing off. I'm British. That's all the affirmation I need. Because I'm amazing. Because I'm British. Be adorable. What's the command you said already? Yeah, I know. If I hadn't thrown Kipper, I would have put him in the jar and say, hold hostage like I do with Kipper and just shove him in the jar. Suppose you say no, things burn. Thanks for the hydration, man, DJ. Charles the Dragon, hostage like we did to prep the donors and subs. Don't you dare. Don't you dare do that. That's. But yes, I'm a wonderful person who looks after their chosen family and does pretty much anything in their power to make them feel loved and supported and looked after. Bad Torah! Thank you for your 21st gifted sub. But still. Bad. Not letting you end. I mean, I've got a button that says stop streaming that says I can end whenever I like. For once something was Gary's fault. Take Tor's debit card away. Yes! Confirm best only time is best. I do my best. I try. I definitely try. However, yes, this is why I'm going to be ending the stream. Slight cliffhanger. Cliffhanger. I forgot the L. Slight cliffhanger. Before we talk to Spencer. So, but Oni-san. Listen to me, Malk. You're not the captain. Tora's captain now. No. But yeah. So we'll be back to this next week and, maybe finishing DLC. Maybe. And also after finishing DLC, I will do I'll actually go and, do the ending as well. So we get the full spectrum of, the the Obsidian quality ending of here's all the epilogue bits, and it will be for the full game, including both DLCs, which will be superb. Because I didn't realize until after finishing DLC and then doing the ending, they also include stuff from the DLC as well in it. Thank you, Tor, for the 510 bits! What the fuck? Time to add in a shit ton of ammo, Mal. And after all the Fallout games, it will be nice to end the game on a positive note. Yeah. Yep. So, next stream is going to be tonight at 1 AM BST, where I'm going to be finishing Call of Cthulhu. And then, well, I'm going to be choosing one of the endings, and then it's going to go into Trophy Hunter mode, but I will stream something else after it instead. It will be... I have an idea of what it's going to be, but, you know, I kind of want to put up a poll at the end of the game, you know, to see what it's like. But yeah. Yeah, join me at 1 AM BST tonight for more Call of Cthulhu and just, you know, more streams. But until then, we're going to go and raid Ed. Let me just, you know, type that command in. Raid Edward P22. Anything you want yet? Have you got? I don't know what endings there are. I don't know. I have looked up nothing on this game. I do not know what endings are possible. So, we're just gonna find out what endings get offered to me and, you know, pick whichever one seems appropriate. Also, yes, tomorrow, it's likely that I'm not going to be able to tell you which one is the drunk stream until the actual drunk stream happens. But it's going to be tomorrow, and it's going to be either in place of RPG Wednesday, or it's going to be in place of Pathologic 2. I don't know quite yet. So you have two possible. I'm guessing in one ending you summon Cthulhu, the other you don't. Probably. Tomorrow! But yeah, until next time though, have fun with Ed's stream, and I will see you all later. Hope you have a very good rest of your day, good night even, a good evening, a good morning or good afternoon, depending on whatever time zone it is for you right now. But until then, stay safe, see you later, and tell Ed that he's a coconut. Just a coconut. That's all I see. Yep, this is... No, there is no... I don't think there is a scissors command here. Boom. Anyway. Stay safe, see you later all. Have fun with Ed's stream. Tell him he's a coconut. Bye. And